So I use Instagram for my inspiration. I'll just scroll through whatever kind of topic I'm looking for. In this case, it was coasters. That's the next thing I was creating. I've got a set now of some record-looking coasters, and I decided to make another set. So now I got two different options to go ahead and sell. So I went for something more geometric was the idea. So this is kind of where I was looking around for some inspiration. I ended up finding one I liked, and you'll see why or how that correlates here pretty soon as I get to modeling. And yeah, this is always how I start out, making sure I have some ideas, not just from my head but the real world. I'm going to show off a couple of pictures here of those record coasters I was talking about a second ago. But these are for sale now, and they do pretty well. Here I'm just getting the size of a coaster. There's the dimensions. There's 3.5 to 4.5 inches. I ended up settling on 4, so that's what the coasters are. They'll be 4 inches, but I'm just getting my shape. I'm using a circle and getting the vertice count down to 6, which creates a hexagon, and basically giving it some depth. And then I'll just be changing all the dimensions around it so it's to scale, and then I'm ready to go and start putting my detail in there right after. I knew I wanted some sort of offset shape in the coaster, and that's exactly what this is. It's just a recessed line across it, basically, so it's not center, and it won't be symmetrical in one dimension, which is kind of what I wanted. Or I guess it would be one axis technically. That would be the right answer. And then there's me getting the dimensions on how far that's recessed as well, making sure that I'm getting that where I want it before I print it, obviously, because finding mistakes before you print something is a lot cheaper than finding them after. You'll learn that the more you do it. Now this next part is literally me just trying to get the bottom part of this recessed little piece I made flat with the bottom of it, and it took me way too long for no reason at all. But here's me struggling a little bit. Last piece we got to make for our coaster set is the holder or the stand wherever they're going to be sitting. So this is me trying to put that inspiration I found earlier to work, although it didn't come out very well. I kind of struggled through this one, but figured out in the end, found a shape that I was pretty okay with. This is me just going through that process, measuring everything, make sure it'll all fit. You won't see that here, but the first print I made of the coasters, they were actually too thick and they didn't fit inside of the holder, and that was just because I scaled everything up, including the width of the height of the coaster. Ended up messing with that. So that's why I always print one to begin with. Let's see if that works, then I'll start printing the rest of them. But little mishap, it happens. process from start to finish, going from looking at some inspiration to modeling the whole thing, making sure all our dimensions are relatively correct. And this is it. These are for sale. They're $20. I'll have links to the store in my bio, as well as our social medias here pretty soon. This next short section here is just me putting materials on the coaster set. You don't have to do this at all for printing. This has nothing to do with that. But this is nice if you're ever doing product rendering, want some renders of the items you're 3D printing that aren't from real life. They're just from your computer. So I'll do this sometimes, but why not show it off here? Yes, this is a lousy marble texture. Hopefully I include a picture of the final coasters. They do look really nice in person, but this is just a lousy texture put together. You can see repeating patterns too. It looks terrible, but for an actual product render, which I will do eventually, they will look a lot nicer.